Welcome back to the program. Mike Vecchio with my fancy new Bulk Barn apron on. This is Elizabeth Keefe. She is an employee at the Bulk Barn, been there for many, many years. In fact, she just told me she has every single code memorized. That's how long she's been there for, and you know how many things they have there. Thanks for coming in, Elizabeth.
Thanks for having me.
You're holding some great Play-Doh there.
It's actually fondant.
This is not Play-Doh, this is fondant.
Play-Doh.
As you can see, Elizabeth has brought in a mock wedding cake for me. This is a two-tiered wedding cake. The top is real.
Yes,
the bottom is actually styrofoam.
Yes.
So you can practice on it and kind of
practice
for show.
For show, my displays are always done in a styrofoam because then they can last for forever.
Sure. But
a lot of the time, if people want the look of a big wedding cake, but they don't have a big wedding, they don't have a lot of.
They don't need to feed that many.
They don't need to feed that many people. They'll use styrofoam instead.
Okay, so the top level that you're going to cut for show and the big picture and everything, that's real cake. The rest of it's all fake.
Technically, the top one is reserved for the first year wedding anniversary, so they don't normally cut that one.
Learn something new on Inside Elgin every day. That's great. Okay, so you put it in your freezer and you bring that out.
For your first, it's an old tradition. Most people don't do it.
I should check my freezer. Maybe I've got one in there. Okay, so what are we going to be doing with this fondant? You've made this up.
I've made. Well, yep. You're just gonna roll it out, just like Play-Doh, just like making worms when we were kids. Just roll it out. Try to keep it nice and even.
See, mine were never.
Okay, yours is really lumpy. You got to even that out.
Have not taken the Wilton decorating class yet. Okay, so Elizabeth, while we're doing this, you do offer some classes.
I do.
How can people get in touch with you to find out how to do this better than me?
They can contact the Bulk Barn.
Okay.
I'm normally there a lot of the time.
Okay.
Or we are on Facebook.
Oh,
so Wilton class, just punch in Wilton Classes St. Thomas, and our page should show up.
Okay.
And then they can contact me through there.
Is mine long enough yet?
Yeah, you're just going around that top one.
We got lots of extra stuff then.
Yeah. So,
all right.
Very carefully because you don't want it to stretch. So let's start right there, and then we're just going to go all the way around.
If I have too much, that's pretty close.
Yep. So we're just going to trim a little bit of the extra off and slide it in there. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
So.
Done.
No, not quite.
All right.
Take this part. This is a shell tool.
Okay.
And you're just going to press it in. Maybe come around this side so everyone can see. Press it into the side there. Like so. Perfect.
Look at me. See,
See, you should put maybe a little piping gel, which is the stuff here.
To hold that down. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just finger each one. This is actually quite simple and fun.
It is.
And this is something you could do with your family, with your kids. You don't have to do it all by yourself.
No. Fondant is a lot of fun to work with, and I know most people find it quite intimidating. I know I did when I first started out, but it's actually, once you learn a couple of tricks, it's a lot of fun.
It's no problem. Okay. Now what is this little...
That is a dusting puff.
Oh, so if I...
So, yeah, you can see the dust coming out. It's just icing sugar and cornstarch.
Yes, it is. Oh, with cornstarch. I got the cornstarch there after a second. Okay, so now what's next here? We'll just kind of do this for show at the front here.
So pick out some flowers.
Oh, look at these.
You can use some icing to stick them in place.
Look at these flowers. Did you make these?
Yes.
Wow.
Those are the Gerbera daisies that are taught in the course 4 now.
Now, would I do the top first and then work down from there? What's the best way to do it?
You could do the top. It depends if you were going to use a topper or not.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You could put a topper in and then work around the topper.
Yeah. Let's do the topper in there.
Let's do the topper. Okay. So.
And there's all different types of toppers. You were telling me.
Yes, we've got lots of different ones. Some humorous ones where there's some reluctant grooms or frog grooms.
Ball and chain. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got about 5 seconds left here. Glue me up.
A little bit of icing there.
Little icing. This is actually quite simple and fun too. Okay, we're going to wrap Keefe here on Inside Elgin. We're going to finish up the wedding cake in the next segment. We'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome back to Inside Elgin. Mike Vecchio with Elizabeth Keefe from the Bulk Barn. We're making a wedding cake. We're decorating a wedding cake anyway today. I just wanted to take a second. If Cole can zoom in, Aaron, if we can zoom in on these flowers here for a sec. I just want to show you the kind of work that Elizabeth has done. These are all made. Can you zoom? We got an HD cam here. There we go. Look at that. Look at those. So they're they're hard. So it's
very fragile.
Fragile too as well.
Yes.
All right, let's fire some on. Let's fire some on the cake here then. So I want to use these. These are cute little colorful ones.
button flowers.
Button flowers is what I like to call them as well.
Oh, that's great.
All right, let's put some on here.
Okay, so where am I going?
Wherever. I just kind of want to go. I want to do a ring with these.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see.
There you
And
go.
what are we gluing these on with?
Oh, this is just buttercream icing.
Now tell me about the award that you recently won, Elizabeth, while I do this. I told you I wasn't going to ask you, but I'm going to ask you. This is a big deal. This lady is good at what she does.
I recently won a special instructor award from my supervisor. Every Wilton supervisor has these awards they can hand out every year.
And you won the one.
For my overall performance in 2011.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
See that, and I'm sure I've seen it on Facebook all the time. Lots of people are into the cake decorating. This, You're not one of 10. You're one of hundreds, and if not thousands, of people that do this. So,
Yeah.
well done.
Thank you.
I haven't won an award in a while for anything, but look, I'm just loading these right up here. Are you going to be able to reuse these? No.
No, that's
No.
all right. I can
right.
make more.
Where else do you have some?
I've got some up at the front there.
That doesn't look very good.
No, that
one.
doesn't look right. Yes.
I love that you're so honest with me. We've been doing this. I think Bev and Linda, if they're watching this, we said we should get a little name embroidered on my.
Mike.
Because you know what? We only have another month and a half of Inside Elgin left, and then we're all done. We're not going to be able to make cakes together anymore. To come over to my backyard. All right, can I borrow that for a sec? Watch this.
Don't break my bag.
Well.
You have a habit of breaking my bag.
Well, that's the way I rock. All right, there we go. I sometimes get a little carried away and try to do it too fast. You just have to take your time with it, and that's kind of the key. All right, how are we doing for time there, producer Aaron? 1 minute? Okay, we're almost done. This is gorgeous. So, again, give us contact information, Elizabeth.
Yep, through Facebook, Wilton Classes St. Thomas. You should be able to find our page there. Contact the Bulk Barn or the Cake Challenge, Saturday, May 26th in the afternoon. You can see some of our students compete, and they'll be doing this kind of stuff in the store.
And don't be intimidated if they look fantastic, because they've taken quite a few classes and they know what they're doing. So there we go. There's my zoom in on that while we wrap it up. Elizabeth, we're out of time. Look at that. It's like
you missed a couple spots.
5-year-old made it. Yeah. Anyway, thanks very much for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
All right, we'll be right back with a little bit more here on Inside Elgin with Chris Stride from Talbot Trail Physio.